Man, it was hard to get me rolling tonight, y'all. Woo! But we did make it. What's good, good people? Damn, I see the chat. I see the chat working tonight. Hold on. What's going on? What's going on, good people? What's going on? First to the first. Oh, this is the background. First to the first. First comments. First comments here. I know y'all been reading. I know you've been doing some research. First round of tonight's title. Howdy, good people. Listen, I scrolled all the way to the bottom, y'all, because I don't know how fast I can catch up, but maybe I'll hit some randoms. JJ got one more year. Word is the Orange. Did he have his best game against them? Heavens, do I want to address that? Hold on. Xavier got a shake reversal gold 10. Okay. Disclaimer. I don't know anything. Disclaimer. I don't know anything. Oh, I'm sorry. I got the thing on. Disclaimer. I don't know anything. Okay? I don't know anything to be fact. Let me give let me give you a scenario. Okay? A hypothetical scenario. The hypothetical scenario is Dennis Evans has an issue. Let's say Kenny Payne, who we know to be way too much about some of these players. Way too, I don't want to say way too, because you can never be too, I mean, you could be too caring for the job, I guess. Let's just say hypothetically, Kenny Payne and the medical staff were not comfortable clearing him to play. Although they may say minimum risk, there's a minimized risk. What if the risk is just too much for that staff to feel comfortable? That's why you remember the verbiage, y'all. You remember the verbiage when they said he will not be medically cleared at this university? You remember that verbiage? And we all, or not we all, but most of the people thought that was kind of weird. He would not be cleared medically to play at the University of Louisville. So you knew right then there was hypothetically some differences of opinion on. He's gonna keep on pushing it, huh? Hold on. The green trees. Oh. Hold on, let's get a chant in here. Because I gotta get the center of that. Okay, that feels a little better. Listen, he's speaking in semantics. Yes, semantics. He was speaking in extremes. He says that in comparison to college basketball. Appreciate you, Jimmy, and welcome to the Midnight Family. Hitting the portal doesn't mean anything anymore, Aaron. The only thing it means you can get stuck out there if you overvalue yourself. We've been through too much, right? It's a fact. Oh, Virginia's dreadful to watch. What's going on? March Madness money, maybe. I gotta drop that. I still ain't changed that money line. Lauren, what do I pay you for? Oh yeah, I don't pay you. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't pay you, Lauren, to be the wrench. So we'll see come this weekend, looking for buyouts. And Cronin is still on the clock. Who the hell all of a sudden cleared Evans? I mean, you go get an independent evaluation. Any college would listen. Any college would clear him, even if they said we'll just clear him for 8 minutes a half. Gosh darn it. Whew. You want to get us started? Let's do it. I should cheers with my left hand because I can go quicker. But cheers. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you. The day show, the night show. Thank you for your support. Okay, don't get me telling secrets now. May is gonna have to show me more 2 good years at FAU. Don't cut it for me. Is it just record wise? Is it he has to go this deep in the tournament? I mean, he's been there 6 years. He has 6 winning seasons. For the previous 30 years, they only had 5 winning seasons. And it just so happens that my point guard from Clarksville, Tennessee, just happened to be one of them. Wow. So let's say I might have some inside information from an FAU alum. You just never know. You never know who you know because the basketball is a very small world. And keeping up with the coaching surge is out of my control anyway. That's it. Listen, that's the best way. You mean my drone? Dude, do not tempt me. Do not tempt me. Don't tempt me to get the drone out. Do not tempt me. Because that drone will be here. And I'll forget I was even online. Mm-hmm. Open the checkbook and get Bruce Pearl. He'd be awesome. He'd be awesome. Listen, I know Bruce Pearl will be Brandon's first pick probably. I thought he was going to be a lock to follow Bruce Pearl wherever he went. Because Bruce Pearl was combing Tennessee when Brandon was young. Now what is this? Where did this come from? Is that just a troll job? Do you believe that? Or are you just writing that sentence out? I don't care what you know. Just tell me, what do you think about who is going to be the new coach? That's a better way to phrase it. CJ3K in the building representing the Cardinal Bird. What's good? Hold on, catching up. Hold on, I gotta catch up. Well, they better be they better be ready to open the checkbook. If you want to win, bring Richard in. I've heard those sentiments. I heard Evans has some sort of medical procedure to correct whatever it was he was dealing with. Virginia getting drugged again, 21 points with 12:55 left in the game. Bennett won't drink. Oh no. We got to be the most loyal fans left. Coach Wade, is that your pick? Yeah, please take a second to hit the like button. Well, we got 553 in here. Go ahead and hit that like button. Actually, before I get into the rest of the details of the Dusty May situation, Twitter, you're invited to the YouTube channel. It's just Made for the Ville. Facebook, you're more than invited to the YouTube channel, Made for the Ville. Come on over. We'll get into the details. But this is kind of a midnight family conversation. And if you're going to be part of the midnight family, sometimes you can't just scroll up and down Twitter and Facebook and Twitch and get all the midnight family juicy stuff. So go to YouTube, type in Made for the Ville. If it's your first time coming over here, hit the subscribe button. If it's your first time coming over here, you do have the option to represent the Cardinal Bird by becoming a member, all that good stuff. But Red State, Red State, I think you're up. Facebook, we got to shut you down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitch, we got to shut you down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitter, you too. We got to shut you down. You're more than welcome to join the YouTube channel Made for the Ville. Just type in MADEFORTHEVILLE, Made for the Ville. But we got to shut you down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Okay, midnight family in here. Let's catch up. Nuggets fan Cashmere. Andy has some money. Jump into the May sweepstakes. Oh, is that okay? I watch the Nuggets. Was just jumping here after Vandy steals them, and listen, if put it this way, if May goes to Vandy, that means we already got somebody like Shaka Smart or Mark Few. So if you hear breaking news, Dusty made a Vandy, that means we got a home run. Home run. I can't roll my tongue on the R's. Home run. You remember all Sports Center used to do that? So if you hear Dusty made to Vandy, you should celebrate. If Dusty May goes to Vandy, that means we got somebody ridiculously, like, stupid good. And Dusty May is awesome. Virginia. What up? Is it Pels or PELs? Oh man. You gotta tell me how to pronounce that on the show. Hold on, we catching up. Don't worry. Who do I want as the next coach? Again, most of the time, listen, 90. There's a out of 362 Division I jobs, there's about 4 guys coaching right now that can't miss, and then there's about 30 coaches in the next wave that are really good. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of look at it in those terms. Right? There's a couple of elites, just ridiculous elites. And listen, that elite list is shrinking day by day. So when I tell people not to have a bunch of anxiety about your coaching search, it's like, no, you're going to be good. You're going to be in it. These coaches, the resources you're going to get with the Louisville program, there's like I said, there's about 30 coaches that can be successful here. I told you, Mark Few. Mark Few, Shaka Smart, Dusty May. I won't say Scott Drew. I think he's out. He'd have to just answer the question. You know what he'd say? He'd say, it was my decision, or his decision between myself and my medical staff, that we could not medically clear him to play. I mean, dude, don't make it awkward. Don't make it awkward. Put it this way. When you see the Dennis Evans story about him going from 6'4" to 7'2" or whatever in 6 months, you don't think that puts a lot of strain on the body? I mean, go through history. How many times have we seen people that look like Dennis Evans have a medical issue that you can't get around? Like again, it's nothing against them, but it's an anomaly. Like, or it's not an anomaly for people who grow like he did to be 7, whatever he is, 7'1", 7'2". Now, if I'd be more likely to believe a JJ issue than a Dennis Evans issue. Higher Mark Few, they just playing. listen, we better get something quick, because what are y'all gonna do when the April Fool's coaching hire? If we don't get a coach by April Fool's Day, oh my God, y'all gonna go crazy. That was a fake account. Go all in on Mark Few. Like I said, ooh, I'm getting nice. Actually, if y'all listen, after this show is over, I might pull out. I'll cut this, and I'll get out the drone. I think it's fun. People's obsession with Wade is weird. No. Gary, you got to think about it from my point of view. It's not an obsession with Wade. It's an alternate. It's an alternate. Oh, God. Gary. $95% of these people talking about Will Wade don't know anything about Will Wade. But you know what Will Wade is? Will Wade is a Republican to their Democrat. Will Wade is an argument. Will Wade is a debate. Will Wade is you know what Will Wade is, Gary? Hold on for a second. I need y'all to listen to me closely. You all stay here. You don't move. Listen to me. Will Wade is what is, and again, I'll say 95%. So there's a 5% that knows enough about Will Wade to have this conversation. Everybody knows that Will Wade and his show cause is like the most dangerous idea you could wrap your head around hiring if you're Louisville. I'm going to say this again, and I'm not insulting the informed person, but in my expert opinion, having done this radio media thing in the basketball world and every other part of the world that you can know about, just keep saying that to yourself. Will Wade has a show cause, which means a level 3 violation is a level 1 violation. If you are a Louisville fan, you would be literally giving the NCAA and Mitch Barnhart the ability to wipe you off the face of the planet. Like Thanos. All it would take is one snap, one recruiting infraction. I'm not even going to say violation. Infraction, a transportation infraction, any infraction that's a level 3 infraction. I got a level 3 infraction for talking about Reese Gaines before he officially signed. As a player, you're not allowed to comment on high school, or you weren't allowed to comment on high school recruits before they signed. That means if we had a player comment on a high school player that he just went and saw who plays for Ballard or something, that could be considered a level 3 infraction. But since we have a show cause with Will Wade, that would be a level 1 infraction. The people that are doing, I know this, the people that are doing Will Wade are looking for an argument. What I've learned is the best thing to do if you're a loser fan, if you're a loser, excuse me, if I'm okay, I'm not talking about anybody in particular. So if one of these situations apply to you, hey, don't take it personal. The best thing to do for a loser fan, a loser media member, is find a reason to say you don't like this coach. I was talking about this with Steve today. A loser who says, I don't want this guy. You know what? He gets the one guy that he knows isn't going to be here. Oh, well, I said we should have had, Rick Pitino. No shit. Well, I think we should have went and got Hurley. Well, no shit. You go get the two most improbable guys, and then you shit on whoever the hire is and say, well, I wanted Will Wade. And then you look at Will Wade for 2 more years at McNeese, and you get on Twitter and you troll. But you know what you learn about this? That person knows that only one team wins the championship. And this is what Steve said to me today, because I was telling Steve about that guy who knows the only bet that's almost 99% guaranteed. Actually, it's higher than 99% guaranteed because there's only 362 teams in the NCAA. So if you bet against every single coach in the entire NCAA, there's only one opportunity you're going to be wrong. Listen, Steve said this. He said, yeah, Marcus, because with that logic, he said, Rick Pitino only won one championship in 16 years. But that guy, Will Wade guy, gets away with calling Rick Pitino a loser every year. Well, Rick Pitino's top 20. He didn't win the national championship. I told you he was going to lose. I told you he was going to choke in the Elite 8. I told you he was going to choke in the Sweet 16. I told you he was going to choke in the second round. I told you he was going to choke in the Final Four. I told you he was going to lose to Anthony Davis. There's so many it's just so much loser talk in sports, and that's the easiest bet in the world, because you're going to get beat in the first round or the second round or the third round or the fourth round or the fifth round or the championship. And there's only 1% chance, that you actually are wrong. And if you're a Louisville fan, or if you're posing as a Louisville fan, you know what you do? You celebrate when you win a championship. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? It works the exact way. It works for a fan who wants to say, I told you so. It works for the media. Because the media who bets against the school is never going to, like I said, it's only going to be wrong once. And even the time they're wrong, when you win the championship, they don't care, because you win the championship, they on to the next thing the next day. They're saying it's the players and not the coach. Listen, the ability to hate on a program is infinite. It's infinite, especially if you don't know anything about basketball. If you don't know the details of basketball, especially when you can't talk, what the execution is, what's good, what's improving, what's not improving. Something you can't just look at a stat sheet and come up with a story. Agents, mostly agents. Hurley's awesome. Northwest is going to be tough for FAU. Indeed. Earl already got a raise. Ooh. I don't know, man. You got to ask somebody else, man. After cocktails, I think I might get better with the drone. Right. So do you need a speaker? That's pretty funny. Funnier. Listen. Lauren knows when the drone gets rolling, I'm like, huh? What? Hey, hold on. Let me call you back. Everybody's looking for the best fit, the most money, all that good stuff. Okay, listen, I like that part, but just like Kenny Payne, are you going to say Will Wade is benefiting from Nike and LSU? I mean, LSU obviously gets anything they want from the Nike situation. So do you say a lot of his resume comes from Nike? A lot of his resume comes from getting the number one player in the country and Ben Simmons? You know what I'm saying? And Ben Simmons already confessed how much bread he got. So I could argue Will Wade down. I don't want to. I don't want to argue none of these guys down. That's the point. Once you start just trying to argue a guy down, you're really betting against your team. It's called hedging your bet. You bet against the team that you love. So if they lose, you win money. If they win, you act happy. That's just hedging a bet. Mm. Then there's that. Chester. Of course I have. Chester. Of course I look at all their sets. Of course I look at their elevator screen sets. Of course I look at their pin down screens. Of course I look at, I've looked from year to year to see which sets are year to year sets that he runs every year and which sets does he use to fit his players. That's how you determine if he's a right coach. Seton Hall didn't get in. Oh, no, I didn't know that. I mean, I did know that, but I didn't really think it through. No, listen, I don't know about that. Word is on the street, Richard would come here in a heartbeat. Because he knows what the Louisville is capable of being. Stephen Harvey, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel, Stephen Harvey. Cheers. Yeah. What's good? Listen. Yeah, that Will Wade push, that's an argumentative push for 95% of the crowd. It's Richard. Is that a request? Listen. You don't need to help me make any cases for Mark Few at all. Like I said, look, I'd make Mark Few say no. I'd make Shaka Smart say no. I'd make Hurley say no. I mean, these are real deal. These are like, when I say there's a top 4 and then there's a next 30. Kansas working Tang. That's pretty funny. Listen, Kentucky couldn't handle Richard Pitino, in my opinion. They'd implode. What's good, night family? Hold on. Oh man, it's Chang Mo Brewer. Look, I'm just sitting here scrolling. Reading the tea leaves. It's his situation. Again, I said it. His situation is like Dabo at Clemson. The situation is just too perfect for him. Like, I think Dabo's a good coach, but if Dabo Swinney went to Boston College right now, do you think he would be cold? Listen, be honest. In a 12-game season, if Dabo Swinney went to Boston College right now, you know what his record would be for the next 5 years? Thought Vandy. See, Nick, that's the problem. More people are starting to realize that committee. Oh, the Russville bottle. Yeah, that committee. Yeah, Russ. I know you up in here. Russ, hook me up. Actually, that reminds me. Hold on. Jalen, I need that Detroit Lions helmet for my shelf. ... As soon as possible. Y'all couldn't hear that, could you? Was that I didn't mute that? I didn't mute that. I didn't mute that? Gary Crumb says, so we got to ask 3 or 4 homecoming queens to be the... Yes. Yes. But listen, we got to be so confident that it's okay. Because if I get turned down by 3, it's going to be rough. Listen, you get turned down by 3, and the natural human reaction is to just go with what you can get. Y'all heard me. Boy, listen, one thing I know he knows, he is a very loved child. Colorado State's beating Virginia like they usually beat everyone else. Then it sucked to be owned by Virginia. Oh, I can't. Yeah, that'll be anarchy. That might just be anarchy. Scott is working UVA. Hold on. Okay, now I'm catching up. Gosh darn it. To the Final Four. But that's what I'm saying. You have to couple it with, you got to watch 20 games. You got to watch 20 games. You got to watch 5 games at least from 4 different seasons. You got to watch 20 games. If you really want to feel like you're informed and really get on here, like seriously. I mean, think. Oh, okay. This is rummage talking. Okay. This is rummage talking. It's Marcus. Think about this, y'all, and this is serious. So all y'all in here, you're gonna get some real behind the scenes spit. This is rummage talking because I don't want to take his points and pass it off as my own to y'all. Because I'm looking at on the court. Steve even went this far. Dusty May was a manager / I think GA under Bobby Knight. That means his earliest experience with college coaches. Y'all do realize that one of my earliest hot takes is, if I was a coach, I would be the Black Bobby Knight. There's a Twitter account out there right now that took that and called themselves the Black Bobby Knight. I hope they still take advantage of that Twitter account. I was mad that they took that based on me saying I'm the Black Bobby Knight. And it's a Louisville fan, so you know it came from here. I fashioned myself on saying I would be the Black Bobby Knight. So you're talking about a coach who understudied under Bobby Knight. Then you get a guy that goes to like be a video coordinator for USC. So he's a film room guy. You know I love film room. Listen, I'm not just saying the Dusty May and making the title because I'm not competing for the clicks and views. I'm the Black Bobby Knight. I feel like video is like one of the most important things you can be is locked in on the video. His next move, he was an assistant at, where was he assistant at? He was an assistant. Ooh, somebody help me out. Where was he assistant at next? He was an assistant under a big time. Oh, Indiana. Oh, was it no, it wasn't Indiana. Where was he an assistant at? I mean, y'all can bring it up real quick. Y'all can go to his Wikipedia. He was an assistant for like 6 years, and then he took the FAU job. And he had, listen, a team that had 5 winning seasons in 30 years, he's had 6 straight winning seasons. And 3 or 4 years into taking the FAU job, which is a nobody job, had him in the Final Four. Florida. He was at Florida under Mike White. Mike White's a good coach. Y'all want to know something funny? Mike White is in that video that I showed of me dunking on. Don't make me show Mike White in the background of my videos dunking. But anyway, Mike White, I'm joking. Mike White is an excellent coach. He's an excellent coach. But do y'all understand, like when you start doing the forensic evaluation of a coach, the real forensic evaluation, and then somebody just wants to argue for argument's sake, it's like, oh man, like, yeah, you're just doing what every I don't want to say loser because people take that personal. Every lazy person does. Every loser person does. I'm just gonna bet and wait till I'm wrong. That's like I love the sport of basketball. You can like a player, hate a player, or whatever, but you should respect the player because they put in a lot of work. So the person that, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta do this. I shouldn't do this. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta do this. This is arrogant. Sorry, y'all. I have to do this. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Ooh, boom, boom. I don't know if I can upload it right away, but let's see. Add overlay. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Hold on. Oh shit. Yo, did y'all hear my text message to Jalen? Did y'all hear it? And that's his response. I'm getting it straight from the locker. Hey, young fella, I need that helmet. Oh my goodness. Young fella. Oh, I'm getting that Detroit Lions helmet. Boy, I got a spot for that young fella's helmet right. I'ma change the angle. I'm gonna have to change the angle of the show. I might have to move the autographed Jeff Braun bottles down a level and put the Detroit Lions right there by itself. Ooh-wee. Let's go. He said he got me and it's right in his locker right now. BGM cards in the building. What's going on? You know what? I need to stop. Right now. Boy, and Jalen, go to bed. Boy, it's 11:30 at night. You supposed to be getting your rest. Justin said top shelf, baby. Is that I'm gonna have the helmet of the president of the NFLPA. Y'all ready to buy the helmet? A Detroit Lions helmet for the head of the NFLPA, the helmet of the highest paid special teamer in the history of NFL football. 45, 35, 45, 45, 65, 65, 65. 45. BGM cards, what's good? What's going on? Hold on, did I miss anything? He has to check Josh Hurd's boxes. Yeah, they got to have a great relationship. Gonna need a great relationship between those two. It can't be a mercenary hire. It cannot be a mercenary hire. Damn. I don't know. That helmet might be too nice. I might have to lock my doors or pull out. Ooh, I gotta protect. Yes. He is from that school. Nick, he is from that school. Corey, that's big time for young fella. Can you believe that? And what is he doing up, Corey? Jason Baker in the building. Brad Chandler in the building. Where you been at? You've been hanging out on Facebook too much. Virginia goes down. Boy, Virginia, you better stop making the ACC look bad. Virginia making us all look bad. Out here taking Colorado State L's. What's wrong with y'all? Look, don't worry, Virginia. We'll be right back. Bro, I'm talking to Painter to be our coach. Listen, I'd sign up for that in a heartbeat. Fair enough. Ooh, that's right. You know what, y'all? I might go on vacation. Listen, this is the midnight confession. It's a terrible midnight confession. But since we all family in here, I'll give y'all a midnight confession. Soon, I'm going to take some time off. I'm going to take some time off because I haven't really held my new grandbaby yet, right? And to be honest, I don't want to hold them babies when they still just little sacks of potatoes. Listen, I don't want to hold my baby until she turned into a person. And y'all know how the little babies, they don't really be knowing what's going on. I need to know she's talking to G Daddy before I start holding on to her. So I don't want to just staring and spitting all around. Y'all gotta just keep her healthy till I get up there. But yeah, I gotta be able to circle of life. I gotta be able to hold the baby, and I'm clumsy too. I gotta be able to grab the baby by the arm and palm it by the head, and I gotta be, I gotta be G Daddy. I can't just have her just. But I do gotta go see her. I want to go see my baby. I know I'm going. But seriously, I did want her to turn into a human first. You don't even know what they look like for the first couple months. I can't. Yeah, like I said, a sack of potatoes. A sack of potatoes for a couple months. Yeah, but I'm excited about that. So yeah, if y'all listen, G Daddy. So if y'all just tune in and you hear Steve saying, I got it covered for the next couple of days. Either I'm just doing the ultimate staycation and I done fell in love or something, or I'm headed to Detroit to see my baby. People, do your research on Dusty May. Don't let people steal either your Dusty May joy, or remember, if Dusty May went to Vanderbilt, I think you should throw a party. Don't even worry about what's going to happen next. If you see Dusty May signing with anybody else, throw a party, because that means we got something crazy. Period. What else am I going to tell you? I know. Ooh, and I'm gonna do a show from his pop. Ooh, it's gonna be like MTV Cribs when I do a show from his place. I'm gonna take over their living room and their 360 view, and I'm gonna be looking like it's my place. And then I gotta go home to my shack after I go hang out with him. Oh God, it's gonna be terrible.